Good morning, Turtle Club. Oh my goodness, it has been forever. Doesn't seem like long enough to indicate how long it's been. We've had a few real life things go on, but we are super excited. Oh my gosh, we are so excited to be back streaming on this game. That even though it's not quite 7 a.m., we've been sitting here at this screen for a while, making sure we have things like audio and sound and those kind of things. And last thing we're going to check real quick is how well the audio sounds for those of you at home, because anytime computers do any kind of updates and craziness and all that kind of silliness, we want to absolutely make sure that everything's going the way it should. So let's quickly go to our channel, pull up our stream. It seems to be alright. So there is going to be a bit of a fuzzy noise and a rumbling noise, and I just want to address that because I know we usually try to do some really good audio as best as we can with what we have and with my limited skill when it comes to AV stuff. Addressing the elephant in the room, the room that I'm in, great room, wonderful room. It's something that we thought might have happened as time progressed this year has occurred. There's wonderful windows all over this room. There's been a couple solutions that I've tried to do with the garage door wall, which they quite literally put wood paneling over and put some studs in place and left the garage door window, the 8 glass windows in place. I put some things in front of it. I've tried to block it. It looks really bad on either side that it kind of comes from. And I've used, temporary shades to kind of get an idea of what it might look like if I had real window shades up and a few other things. And it just doesn't really look good. That's the unfortunate side about that. When it's your home, when you bought a home, you kind of want things to kind of look the way you want them to look. And you want them to not be an eyesore to the community, clearly. So with all that in mind, why is this an important thing, you may ask? Is because that window happens to face a direction that lets it catch a considerable amount of sunlight. And so I've got darkening shades up to kind of keep that going. I do have some darkening curtains that I'm getting installed to kind of help that as well. But in general, it's like 60 degrees outside right now. It got up to like the 80s yesterday, and in this room, it's like in the mid-70s. And that's with a couple of box fans strategically placed in our house to funnel some of the air conditioning into this room. There is one air conditioning vent for all 400 square foot of this room. And that's not a lot to keep it cool or maintain. So I do apologize for the rumbling sound you hear in the background. That is the last box fan in a chain of like 3 of them that make sure that some more air gets pushed in here so I don't roast alive. So if you're wondering why that weird noise is there in the backdrop of everything, that would be why. Now, all that said, all that taken care of, we left off coming into what we believe is probably one of the very last places in this game. And we are doing 100% clear. So I do know a few things about Zelda that has been always true. Is number one, there's generally 20 hearts. We currently have, just by a quick mathematical count, 18. That tells me there's probably 2 hearts floating around somewhere that I don't have. I do know for a fact that when we go to like the big map of the sky, which we can't zoom any further out, but when we go to the Skyloft map, we do have a bamboo thing that presumably we can take on and get to 49 or best, I think is what it said in one of the books. One of the Sheikah stones we found. So we're looking to that. Other than that, there's the pumpkin patch. The lady at the pumpkin patch wants somebody to help dig up her pumpkins for her. Those are the only things that I personally know that are left in this game. I'm hoping that this, with being the HD remake, that there is something that will tell us, hey, that is absolutely what you should be doing, and that's absolutely where you're at for your 100% playthrough. So I'm hoping that's what that is. I could be wrong. It would not strike me as odd if I am. I've been wrong many, many times. But that said, I think we're pretty close to the end here. So, relearning the controls while trying to do one of these is actually rather amusing in like a bad way. Okay. Okay. Odd. I thought this is where we were supposed to be at. Objective. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. And Digrat was actually using my TV monitor a while back. So the volume got turned down a little bit, so I'm trying to turn the volume up. That's not turning the volume up at all. Let's try this. Help me, remote control. Button. Alright. There we go. Now I can hear what we're doing, what we're playing. And you know what? I just skipped through the dialogue. Boy, it's been a day. It's been a day. Okay, here we go. Within Skyloft. Okay. So we're in Skyloft. Right? Technically. But we're actually not in Skyloft. Skyloft is the name of the city. So now we're going to have to go back to the city. That's what I get for not knowing my Hyrulean geography. Alright, so in this map, we don't have anything here that we need to worry about. So let's go back. Follow Skyloft. Something here is what we're looking for. So once again, we're heading home. Heading home. These guys don't look like they want to give me any kind of wiggle room to survive, so they're doing their bad guy thing really well. I do think this right here was kind of a cool way to zone some of the content. Not the worst way to do things. With the Thunderhead and all that. It definitely made you want to go explore it as soon as you could to a degree. Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to do. That's okay. You know, I bet you if I fell all the way it'd be bad, so we want to keep going. So I'm going to presume here, first and foremost. Nothing there. Okay. Interesting. We will discover what we gotta discover, though. Because, you know, the plot's... I gotta admit, the storyline's pretty good. As I've mentioned a couple times on this stream series, though, it's interesting that there's like this reverse nostalgia kind of factor. You know, every other Zelda game that I've played, barring Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, has had some kind of nostalgia feel to it. And Zelda 2, you know, I give it a hard time. I really do, because it is such a non-Zelda game. It is so not what we can completely presume is a Zelda game. I mean, it created, for better or for worse, it basically created the Nintendo template for a top-down action RPG. And, you know, a lot of people will make the comparison with it to Metroid being the 2D version of that. And I don't disagree. I don't disagree, because there's a lot of backtracking in both games. There's a lot of get the weapon from the place to do the thing with the next place. And so, yeah, Zelda 2, much more closer, in my opinion, to Metroid than it is to Zelda, as far as that goes. But in those two games, though, even as loosely connected as they were with the way they played them, Zelda 2 still had things like your sword-shot sword beams. You had a fairy that you could collect. And so they did still have kind of a connection. One of the instructors. Okay, so that's the bathroom, which we won't need. Zelda's room, which has been locked for like ever. Still locked. Hey, as long as they're, you know, doing what they're doing. Alright, so here we got an instructor here. Alright. So he knows nothing about the Triforce. But yeah, so for those two games, you have like this identity of certain things. There are a couple of things that from Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 that get put into other games. You know, the magic system gets adopted. You wind up in Zelda 3 having a magic system with magic potions and all those kind of things. You wind up in Ocarina of Time having access to many of the tools that you know and love from Zelda 1. And they build onto that with Zelda 3. And there's a lot of things that kind of add to the game. And in this game here, the story kind of gets nailed down. And that's not a bad thing. Did we already go through Olin's? No, we did not, right? We did not, okay. Alright, Headmaster. We're on the right track, though. We're on the right track. But in this game, you know, a magic shield that reflects things and is like the best quality gear, that's not unheard of. A sword that gets upgraded as you play along in the game. Well, that's Zelda 1 through and through. That also is not unheard of. Being able to switch from tools, having multiple bottles, having NPCs that you have to go around and talk to. We haven't talked to him since we watched his letter thing for him. But with this, it's kind of like reverse. It's the best way I can describe it for my way of observing it, right, is an RPG game that I played, Dragon Warrior 3 and Dragon Warrior 1. Now, what's really interesting about Dragon Warrior 3, and I feel Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Quest 3, I feel as both those games have been out, Dragon Quest 1, Dragon Warrior 1, that this is going to be a spoiler, but I don't think it's going to be a bad spoiler, right? We're so many decades beyond those games that if you haven't played them by now, I apologize. But I feel like it's perfectly fine. It's in the realm of acceptable spoilerness. And that is, you are playing a prequel in 3. And you really don't get to that point until about halfway through the game that you even realize that you're playing a prequel. So you're playing along, you're doing your quests, and then the story shifts to where you wind up going into another zone. Now, that sounds familiar. I mean, we have this Isle of Songs place that was in the Thunderhead that we weren't able to get into for a very long time. And we have all these other zones and all these dungeons that kind of work as a secondary area. Also in Zelda 3, we had a very similar mechanic to where in Link to the Past... Oh, that's the exit. I feel silly. Hey, Ballin, how's it going? So in Link to the Past, we had a very similar thing. But you have this nostalgia that starts hitting as in Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Quest 3. You're doing things that you, if you played the first game, you know exactly how bad what you're accomplishing, the choices you're making, the things that the story has kind of forced on you. In Dragon Warrior 3, you're like, oh my gosh, the person that I hated for making this giant golem that just goes berserk and fights everything in the city, that's kind of my fault. That's my character from one's fault from his ancestor, right? Oh no, colds are no bueno. Sorry to hear that. Glad you're okay. But I'm not a fan of having colds. I get man cold really bad, is the way Digrat says it. And yeah, I become pretty much useless, and I'm pitiful, and she absolutely nurses me back to health. But yeah, I'm not good with a cold. I can't smell anything, I can't taste anything. I have a fever, I sneeze. But yeah, alright. So everybody's told me to go, anybody of authority has told me to come talk to this headmaster. Hey, he's got the 3 dots. This does not mean that he's sending us a Facebook message or a tweet. It means that he has got something for us. Yes, guy with the Heihachi eyebrows, we have something for you. Actually, funny you should ask about that, sir. Oh, that's not good. It's a good point. If you can breathe and watch streams. Yes. No one who knows anything as ancient and archaic and Skyloft about that? Really? You know, I bet I know one person. I bet our guy that we've been... Oh, just a moment, he says. Those windows are awesome. I'll have to look again in a second. Okay. Oh yeah, these stained glass windows, yeah, those are great. I would love to do like faux stained glass for the windows I have in my office room, which would help keep the light out also. I've been looking at how to do that with 3D printing and resin casting. It's a lot of work, but I think that's going to be my best solution to kind of knock like 10 degrees Fahrenheit off this room. Oh no. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure I want to know what this guy's idea is, but hey. Bird writing. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, Alan. Alan. Dude. Alan. 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 Hey, Alan. Listen. I don't do good with, like, not walking on my feet. No. No. Yeah, I think it'd be good, Ballin. I really do. Okay, we've hit the X button several times. Oh no. No. His name is Alan. See? Alan. But yeah, I'm glad you caught that. It's very much... I'll do it. The number of times these guys want me just to jump off a cliff and hope my flying bird saves me. No, this is Alan, Alan, Alan. Yes. Oh no, there's targets. Why is there targets? Is it too late, guys, to change our game from Skyward Sword? We're only on episode 34. Alright. That's a target. That's not a target that I'm going to be able to hit. Okay. Come on. That's a target. Alright. That's... Yay! Oh yeah, videos like that are great. It's like there's one that Digrat showed me. It's the Stewie Griffin asking for his mom video. But someone took Grogu and Mando and they synced it up with it instead. That one's another one that always puts a smile on my face. Okay, I missed that target. Oh, totally missed that one. Okay. Hey, we hit 5. We have to hit how many? 10? Other than the fact that this is partial bird on bird violence, this isn't too bad, I guess. Hey, no one said that the birds would be getting me back. Okay. Alright, all I gotta do is find 2 more. Oh. Oh, that's not horrible at all. Okay. So all we gotta do is, like, loop back. Oh, really? Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we so, like, messed that up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Practice makes perfect. I don't disagree with that fact. So I gotta go and find him again. Alright, luckily he's here. Practice does make perfect. What I'm really not happy with is the fact that I'm not good at this clearly, and he's basically said, the next boss fight's going to require you to do this technique. Meanwhile, we thought that the minecart course on this game was going to give us a problem. Alright. So we do that one. We do this one. I think... as long as we keep at a steady pace, we'll probably be okay. Like, if I don't ever hit the A button, I feel like I'll be perfectly fine here. That's the strat that I'm employing right now. This poor Broadwing's gonna have to learn how to fly without flapping its wings. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a bad idea. Can I... there we go. Is there... okay, well, we clearly missed that one. That's fine. We didn't need to hit that one anyways. Oh, we probably needed to hit that one. Well, forget that one. It didn't want us anyways. Much, much better this time around. Alright. Oh, it stops after 10. Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay. So I wonder if the guy at the Lumpy Pumpkin would have been like, no, you still owe me money for my chandelier if we had managed to not finish that. That's one of those things, like, I want to find out for science, but on the same side, I'm like, if they won't, I would hate to have a playthrough of a game get to this point and be like, oh, now I'm like in mini quest purgatory, so let you guys know when I get that taken care of. That was kind of the perfect dismount, like right above the ground. That was pretty cool. Alright. Hey, he's got the 3 dots. A basin full of pumpkin soup. I'm beginning to feel like this is also going to be problematic. This robot's going to cringe. That's... alright. So it's about as heavy as the water I had to carry over. Alright, so we're gonna run to the rainbow now. Run through the hills. Actually, fly through the thunderhead, but yeah. Alrighty. So first things first. Don't remember which one of these islands is the Rambo one, so I guess we'll just have to wing it on the broad wing. Are we pointing the right direction? No, because we are so wrong way mag in this game. Oh my gosh! All right, We don't need this pumpkin little doolally anymore. Okay. And at least there's not like a timer going on. Feeling good about that. No timer. Nothing saying, Mag, you need to get this pumpkin hauled over there in like 4 minutes. Remember those kind of quests from like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? I'm so happy that that hasn't been like one in this game yet. You know, I remember this bot not being all that brave. Alright, so the island isn't too far away. I was about to, like, drill dash right into him. That would have been rather interesting. Alright. Well, that's probably a dragon-sized shadow if I ever saw one. What, the bananas? By George? That looks like some sort of weird version of George. Like... Alright. So I'm pretty sure... Is that a flapper or maybe an evil flapper? It's something for certain. Oh, okay. So the tail hurts. That's something that's good to know. And as I was afraid of, we definitely are in a situation where we are basically doing the minigame all over again. And missing quite a lot. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely like an evil Ernie the Well. Okay, we're trying to like keep pace with the eyeballs. And we seem to like we might be doing it, but honestly, not really. Okay. Wow. My lack of like video game depth perception is really going to be bad here, guys. There we go. One eyeball down. Let's just hope they don't grow back, right? Like, nobody needs, like, regenerating eyeballs. It's definitely not a... It's an interesting fight, and because, basically, you've not had to do anything like it in the game so far. But I wouldn't call it a pleasant fight. Like, some of these fights have been really kind of cool. And other than the fact that I'm really bad with the sword mechanics... It's not that bad. But this is like... This is a struggle. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. All I want to do is like ride on my mythological bird and poke this guy's eyes out. Is that too much to ask? Alright. So... Oh. So now what? Oh. Oh, really? Well, ain't this gonna be horribly... Oh. Alright. Feet. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Fee, tell me what useless things you know about this person. So this reminds me of the original Zelda 1. There are these monsters that are a giant eyeball that have little bitty things flying around them. Tell me more, Fee. Hey, who called it? Alright. It'd be really great if I didn't have to, like, equip certain things on the fly, Fee. Like, if I do this, can I say it's... See, if I were able to equip this bow from, like, right there, that'd be awesome. Alright. Hi, I can play this game all the day. Maybe not. Yeah, see? I played Breath of the Wild. I know how to parry shots. I'm not great at it, but I'm good at it. I wonder if I do my sword to parry it, if it'll do anything. Different parry, okay. Alright, so parrying through... So sword works, but only if I directly poke it. Interesting. Okay, I gotta get better at this. Excuse you. Got the big eyeball. Is that not how we gotta do this? Do I have a fairy? We have a fairy. Alright, good. Okay, I was trying to drink a potion. That didn't seem to do what I was hoping it would do. Is it empty? Oh, it's an empty bottle now. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that's really not where we need to be with it either, apparently. Maybe the small eyeballs first. You know, that's not a bad idea. If we can shoot the small eyeballs. Nope. So it definitely looks like it wants us to do something. Alright. See, it looks like it's wanting to open the eyeball, but not. Yeah. Yes, he does open his mouth. That might be asking for a bomb, but I don't know. Now, let's see this. Let's see this. Does this do anything for us? No, it doesn't. Okay. So that's not our weapon either. So we can parry it back. Why if we put like some spin on it? That doesn't do anything either. What if we like slash down? No. Oh, I have no clue either, Ballin. But you know, it's fun to kind of figure stuff out. When in doubt, swing your sword wildly and see what you can do. See, this seems to be getting awfully close to where I could possibly hit him with something, right? Like... but it doesn't seem like it, so... see, I want to say it's got to definitely be something to do with that eyeball. But... see, I can hit him direct with the sword, and it stuns him too. Huh. So let me think. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. I mean, we've tried several of our weapons. We've not tried that. Okay, so bombs are definitely not the way to go because they roll. Alright. Fee, have you figured something out yet? Huh. Alright. So still... oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Check it out. Check it out. It's got its wings are getting tattered. I don't know how I did that, but its wings on the left side are tattered. Was that done? Was that... oh, wait a second. Alright, bam, right here. Nope, wasn't that. Okay. We thought we might have had it. Alright. Ah, there we go. There we go. Took myself a celebratory drink of soda there. He's not happy now. He's not happy. Okay. Oh, his eyeball's like all wide and big now. Oh, here we go. Let's make old Blinky here want some Visine. Okay, so we hit a ball to one side. We hit a ball to the other side. And then he gets angry at us. We do that and falls down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we are puzzle solving like primates now. If we can hit the thing the way we need to hit the thing. Okay. No, that's not the direction we wanted to hit it. That's the direction we wanted to hit it. Alright. Now, I thought we already hit the that side, but I guess we gotta swing our sword that direction again. Alright, alright, come on. Get angry. Get angry. Oh, oh, he juked us. Oh, oh, we will not be outsmarted by this guy. Or maybe we will. Okay. Aha. Oh, he didn't go down this time. Oh. Rude. Rude. So rude. Oh, is that it? Is that it? To quote one of Digrat's favorite phrases, filthy hobbitses, tricksy hobbitses. But we finally got rid of the parasite. This guy looks like he's either feeling really good about himself because he finally got rid of some bugs, or we're going down quickly. Thanks for the GG, Ballin. That was an interesting fight. That was clearly an interesting fight. I did not like the beginning of it. Totally not on board with having to fly and do things. Still not my strong suit to be on the back of any kind of animal. Tell me, boy. Oh, yes, we brought you the pumpkin soup. Word into the skies. That's pretty cool. You know? Ye old wise flapper. Yes. The wisest Ernie of all. Alright. Hey, another treasure hunt. Oh, oh, Song of the Hero. I gotta go back to all these dragons and do things for them? Okay. Well, we're gonna, like, now this thing's not trying to kill us, we're kind of gonna low-key explore. Oh, cool! Check it out. Like, the Thunderhead now has this giant floating thing on it. And it seems to be like a friendly place. I dove through his mustache. As majestic as it was, it seemed a little dusty. Okay, are these friendlies now? I would like to think those are friendlies now. Like, I was completely on board that we were going through, like, the end of times for this game, and now we're not. Like, wow. Okay. You know, Chadley warned me about this game. Like, when I picked it up, Chadley's like, "Yeah, Mag, just when you think you're done with this game, you're not." I'm like, okay, cool. And then we do, like, the first 3 dungeons, right? And we're like, oh, neat. Okay, so now we have, like, a second act that we're going to go through, and this will be, like, the end of the game after the second act. And we did that. And we're like, cool. And so we think, oh, all right, we're coming to here, which is going to be, like, the end of the game now. We get this final piece, and we get the Triforce, and then we go boogie. And no, that's not it at all. There is no second act ending the game. We go to a third act. So many tornadoes. I moved away from Oklahoma, and my heart goes out to all my buddies that are in Oklahoma and Kansas and Arkansas. But I have no need to miss that place because there's plenty of tornadoes here, it seems. All right. Well, I do need to see how many, like, happiness crystals. I have 51. I think I gotta get 55 for the next... Gosh, it's already, like, 9:50? Wow. That... Time is, unfortunately, mercilessly fast today. I'm just glad to be back to playing Zelda. Tornadoes in Austin. Wow, you know, they don't usually get that far south. Oh, okay. Well, we got to go help out Groose again, I guess. You know, it's been really weird. Like, there's been a considerable amount of that kind of activity as of late. Okay, please don't flood us. I was hoping to save the game before we had to fight the beast. Alright. And in this corner of the woods is the beast from the east. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't even think that, you know, solar panels are just a good idea anywhere that you have a whole lot of sunlight. Personally, I've been looking at it for our house, where my office is especially. There's just a lot of sun that hits, and at the very least, it'll cut our electric bill down considerably. There will be some upkeep costs and whatnot, you know, but there's also plenty of programs around here. Alright, I'm so bad at killing this guy. And every time he comes back, it seems like it takes just as many hits for me to break his toes and fingers. Yes. We are aware. We were getting stomped. Alright, see? Will the slingshot do anything? other than like... Oh, wow. Being at his back is not good at all. Alright, this is not good. Oh, we got a Groose bomb. Alright, Groose, bomb him. Alright, time for some Korok bowling, guys. Oh man, he came to play this time, didn't he? Alright, come on. Run. Stab. Alright. Hey, at least it looks like we are able to pop these with just one hit. So our sword upgrades are actually not been for naught. That's good. Oh. Ouch. So we have just one more of these. Okay. And then... Oh, that was lame. Oh, that was not what we were trying to do. Alright, come on. We still have a 7-10 split we gotta pick up. Ah. Come on. Is that it? Is that it? Nope. We got one more apparently. Oh my gosh. No, nope, no, nope. Groose, I got knocked down. Groose buddy. Ah. I hope that's a fairy. I got my... Please let that be a fairy. Come on, fairy power. Fairy power. Yes. Alright. We gotta go all the way up here. Turn around. Alright. Alright. Ah. Alright. Last. Right there. Right there. Snowpocalypse 2020. Yeah, that was crazy. Snowpocalypse 2020 was one of those things that I don't think any of us really caught or expected to happen. So I got knocked here. Okay. We shot him, and we knocked him out of the sky. We lost the internet connection for a second. Stream is... Yeah, internet has been really kind of spotty off and on during my work stream tonight. And it seemed like it was good, and the quality was good, but it went down like really bad again. Which is unfortunate, so I think we missed a piece. But... So now, all we gotta do is go back here and get him before he wakes up. And then is he gonna fly again? Like, I really need to know what the rules of engagement here are, because I feel like... Oh wow, really? Really, Groose? Alright, we gotta do this fast. I wanna say this is where Groose loads his stuff at, so alright. Oh, Oh, really? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I do not feel like I'm in a safe place. I feel like of all the places that Link wants to be, on top of the monster's head is not it. Alright, now I gotta do the special symbols. At least the stream recovered. I'm happy with that fact. And we got 2 boss fights down. I call that super success. This was a triumph. Do 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 do. Oh, Groose. Buddy pal. We are going to... We're going to not exactly go into the temple. The temple sounds like a way we get trapped in all the flot. What we will do, though, is go to this bird machine. Bird machine, save our game! And it is bedtime, so I'm going to have myself a good night. But Ballin, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. And Lurk Squad, you know who you are. I got an idea who you might be. Thank you guys for coming in as well. But yeah, I'm going to have myself a good night. You all out there have yourself a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner. Have a good week. You know, it's the midweek. But whatever you're going to do, Turtle Club, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Take care, and thanks for